NBA have become a cherished tradition. Greg, how tough is it, you think, for the players to miss this special time with their families?
Listen, no one wants to be away at Christmas, but you got to be a little flexible. And I always used to say that the best part about it is if you're playing on Christmas Day, that means you're on a pretty good team. You're going to be playing for something. And, hey, look, as long as the kids get their presents, they don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late.
Well, speak for yourself. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving and Dinwiddie share backcourt duties. The front court spot's filled by Harris and Durant. And it's Jordan in at the center position.
Oh, what a gamer this kid is. Tatum wants to deliver the payback blow. Now that's leadership.
Outside Irving. Passes it to Durant. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Tice. Tatum finds Thompson. Brown feeling it out a bit. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute. He talked about the matchup problems Kevin Durant poses for them. He pointed out that it's always tricky because you can't be as physical with him as you'd like to, since Durant's automatic at the free throw line. So while he wants his guys to be aggressive on KD, they'll also need to be smart above all else. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And here is Brown following the three from Kevin Durant. Brown, good.
A young, fine player with fine-tuned skills. I mean, Brown's more than comfortable creating some offense for himself.
Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And here is Irving. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Count it.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Smart. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here is Durant. Jordan with a screen on Thompson. To the middle. It's stolen by Tice. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Smart. Clock at 4. Over Irving. Tipped away.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Back to Tice. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
On the wing, Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Celtics leading by 4. Smart passes to Tice. Wants to get it to Smart and does. The Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Smart with the ball, guarded now by Irving. Tice with a screen on Irving. It's Brown on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now, here is Irving. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Harris kicks to KD. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Smart goes in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You better get your money's worth with Marcus Smart. I mean, that ticky-tack stuff won't phase him.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Smart, no good on the free throw. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And here is Tatum, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Harris. The pass to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive. And there's Jordan, putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now, here's Tice. Brown inside. Dinwiddie covering. Brown, good. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Here's Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Outside, Smart. Jordan against Thompson. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Dinwiddie outside. And Irving launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Irving's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Tice with the ball. Back to Smart. Shoots from 14. No good on that one. Dinwiddie with some nice D. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Outside for KD. Jordan the screen. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Smart. He's got 5. They get a hand on it. Thompson outside. Thompson sets the pick for Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. Tries the spin move. Durant dishes to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Teague in for Smart. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. LeVert's checked in for Joe Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Teague. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Williams. Tatum with a screen on Allen. Over in the corner, Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Shamet the pass to Irving. In the corner, Shamet with it. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Williams. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Now Shamet. There's the pass to Allen. And that one is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year. Tatum's shot is off.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Pass to LeVert. Allen a screen on Tatum. Down low. And it's Allen with the jam.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick and roll partner.
Brown kicks to Williams. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Brown against Green. And it's Brown missing. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-7 run. Irving attacking, and the layup falls. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Tatum down low. LeVert defending. The Nets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Shamet finds Allen. Outside Irving. Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Teague. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
And not usually what we see from him. 3 turnovers already in the game.
The Celtics making a switch here. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort
defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Irving passes to Green. Here's Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. Irving from long range. You can't hit that time. Great D that time from T. Takes it inside.
I like how Irving gets after it on defense, using his speed to stick with his man and make life difficult for him.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them at early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Nets. In the post, it's Durant and Allen. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Now here's Teague. They get it again. Williams in the post. He's against Allen. And it's sent back by Allen. The shot by Williams, no good. Brooklyn leading by 9. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. And Boston with the rebound.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
And that one falls for Williams.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Prince has checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. The difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Celtics trail by 11. Here's Ojale. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Smart. Boston, no good that time either. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to LeVert. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The 3 gets the 3-pointer to fall. Smart's got 8 points.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williams. Teague surveying the D. Out to the right wing. Here's Ojale. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie with the steal. Now the pass to KD. Prince outside. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Now here's Tatum. Last game with 30 points. Smart against Prince.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide-open 3 is usually like a layup for him. I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That free throw missing.
I mean, look, Durant's an incredible player. I don't know how much better you can get. We've had a front row seat for quite a while watching his game ascend.
And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 11. Teague, the pass to Tice. Back to Teague. 6 to shoot. Tice sets a screen for Teague. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to LeVert. Got a hand on it.
Unbelievable rejection from Smart there. Really using his insane vertical to send that one back.
Teague finds Tice. Back to Teague. And he drives in, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Smart. A nice shot by LeVert.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Dinwiddie a screen on Smart. Three-pointer, LeVert. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside, Smart. "13 feet away." Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. That's tipped. Teague with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Smart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I think working himself to the line, an area where Smart really can excel. I mean, he's built for contact. That's for sure.
The Celtics have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Smart following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to Thompson. Over in the corner, Brown. But they recover it. Tatum kicks to Brown. Driving the lane. Back to Tatum for 3. The kick out to Brown. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie with the ball. Misses the 3.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Here's Brown. Tice trying to break free. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Brown.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
LeVert sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Going inside. He gets that one. Dinwiddie's got 7 now in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Smart. After the basket by Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. Shoots over LeVert. Smart misses.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
It's LeVert on the wing. And here is Harris. Last game he had 10 points. LeVert kicks to Dinwiddie. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Brown outside. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And determining Brown's ceiling, I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
Stolen by Smart. Brown outside. Tatum on the wing. Shoots the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
We see time and time again Tatum making a difficult shot against tight defense.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Prince. Landry Shamet comes in for Karis LeVert, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. Here's Irving. Nice form on the 20-footer. Irving's got 13.
And Irving is a handful in the pick and roll. He has exceptional quickness, and he's a terrific decision maker.
Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Inside. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Thompson.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. No good from 11 feet. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. To the left side wing. Passes it to Thompson. He dishes it to Tatum. Now here's Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jordan up top. He's covered by Thompson. Jordan dishes to Harris. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And the pass to Williams. A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Brown. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
Well, he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
And taken away by Brown. Here he goes. The kick out to Tatum. And stolen by Harris. Jumps up. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Pass to Thompson. 1:06 left to play here in the half. Here's Tatum, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
Shemi Ojeley's checked in for the Celtics. And a change for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. And so Tatum nails them both. Nets leading by 7. Shamet with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Irving kicks to Green. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Irving with the ball. Williams picks him up, and they pick up 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Williams, a screen on Harris. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. It's been quite a night so far for him. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
Well, being that I'm a CSI detective, Kyrie Irving has his fingerprints all over this one. Just letting the game come to him naturally. Doesn't matter what the D is throwing at him. He has it going on, and he's guilty.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Celtics trail by 9. Brown on the wing. He's paired with Tatum. Daniel Tice out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Dinwiddie outside. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Pass to Brown. Into the lane. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics. Now Dinwiddie. He's got 7. Jordan with a screen on Brown. And stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Smart.
And look, this is nice. I love how Irving challenges the defense. Great at forcing the D to foul him while shooting.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The determination of Irving. He's a type A personality who just wants to win.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Harris against Tatum. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Thompson, a screen on Irving. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by KD. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
I see you, I see you.
Here's Dinwiddie. 7 points in the game. Passes it to KD. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And here is Harris. The wide open look for Durant. Offline with his three.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open three like that.
Celtics trail by 9. Smart deciding where to go with it. And there's the drive. Second chance shot. Drives it again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Look, I like how aggressive Thompson is inside. He's easily picking up fouls thanks to his massive size.
The Celtics have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And that one misses.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Now Smart, after the missed three from KD. Looking to get back on track here, and it's blocked by Jordan. Brown against Harris. 6 on the shot clock.
Whoa, what a finish! Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown. I mean, the hops. This is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
Now here's Jordan. 8 points for him. Dishes to Irving. This one for 3. Another shot. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside, Irving. KD against Thompson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
So funny. I remember with those scouts how bad they talked about him during his time in the NBA scouting and all that, saying he couldn't lift and coming out of college, and he's gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Look, he powers through for the bucket. He gets a chance to tack on another point at the line.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Teague comes in for Jaylen Brown. LeVert's checked in for the Nets. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams has a screen for Smart. Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. Clock at 6. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's Nets leading by 13. Outside, KD. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Now look, an assist like that gives Durant more hyped than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a teammate.
Now here's Tatum. Smart on the wing. Will it go? LeVert grabs the miss.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
Dinwiddie outside. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now Irving. Jeff Teague missing from long range. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Smart finds Tatum. And here's Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. Jordan against Smart. And it's blocked by Jordan. They get it back. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The pass to LeVert. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Tatum. He kicks it to Smart. Pass to Tice. Now Tatum. LeVert defending. Can they get it? Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 16th rebound on the night.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Pass to Tice. Back to Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Shemi Ojeleye comes in for Jason Tatum. And then for Brooklyn, Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. And it's Prince in for Dinwiddie. To the inside, Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, nice slam right there from Durant to finish off the play. He's just really good at converting those plays strong.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Shamet's checked in.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen.
Good season for him last year. 3rd in shooting percentage, 15th in rebounding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. The kick out to Irving, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. 3rd is Jared Allen.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Teague with the ball. He takes it in. The kick out to Williams. Shot to stop the run. And no good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And that one's good. Shamet.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Smart with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Passes to Ojale. Now here's Williams. The rebound by Prince.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Irving misses. Celtics trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams looking over the floor. Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man. Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Now here's LeVert. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Prince wide open. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Williams finds Smart. Outside Teague. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ojale. He's covered by Shamet.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Now the pass to Pritchard. And here is Williams. Started by Prince. Pass to Ojale. Now Shamet. Pass to LeVert. Here's Shamet. Passes it to Irving. And it's in there. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Nets. Green's checked in.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Now here's Brown. 18 points for him to stop the drought. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The pass to Shamet. Puts up a 3. Tries again. Allen, that's good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Boston again missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Irving looking over the floor. LeVert kicks to Shamet. The Nets working the ball around now. LeVert from outside. Ogilvy grabs the rebound. And for the Celtics, they're shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. And here is Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shamet with the steal. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Irving. Driving inside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Ogilvy passes to Teague. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Brown kicks to Teague. Just 5 to shoot. With some arc, and the layup is up and in. Teague's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
Here's Allen. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, the front court spots filled by Harrison Durant. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And yes, it's good.
Oh, look at that smooth release, the follow through. And I'll tell you what, when Tatum shoots in rhythm, effortless.
Allen outside. There's the 3. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Allen.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, you know, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, yeah, the emotional aspect of some point has been alleviated. I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
And that one falls for Tatum. Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Green comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Edwards in for Teague. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Taurean Prince comes in for Landry Shamet. And so Tatum nails them both. Brooklyn leading by 23. Harris looking it over. Pass to Dinwiddie. And he drives in. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Williams. Tatum passes to Williams. Now here's Thompson. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the triple.
It's only a matter of time until his three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Jordan. Rebound by Williams.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Rebounding might not be his #1 priority, but you wouldn't know it from tonight. He's down there outplaying the big guys.
And the basket is good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Edwards with it. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Prince. Thompson sets the pick for Tatum. Good work there as it goes.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Harris outside. Passes it to Dinwiddie. He takes it in, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now here's Williams. Edwards can't hit. Prince outside from downtown. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it's been said that history is written by the victors. It certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Johnson. There's the pass to Karuch. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Johnson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists in the game. And so Green will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Prince finds Johnson. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, The league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, man, talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Luwawu. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Prince has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Jordan, high post. It's up against Thompson. Jordan dishes to Prince. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Kurucs. Over Williams. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Green. Here's Nesmith. Back to Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Takes the 13-footer. The kick out to Williams. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he needs to keep hitting from downtown, but Williams knows he has to make this on a consistent basis.
And here is Johnson. Pass to Luwawu. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Boston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. They kick it out to Green. Here's Edwards. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 22. Left side, Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one and done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
And he can't get the first one. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Nesmith. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Green, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Edwards. The Nets also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Rodions Kurucs. Karis LeVert comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and Irving subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Tatum. Kicks it to Thompson. Back to Tatum. Thompson, a screen on Prince. And the basket by Tatum.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
A lot of damage from three-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Pass to Tice. There's the dish to Smart. On the wing, Thompson. The 3 from Tatum. That one, no good. Prince with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 20. And stolen by Tatum. Smart with the ball. And there's the pass to Tice. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do, Anthony Davis, and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Now here's Smart, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Just 2 to shoot.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Brooklyn leading by 15. Now LeVert. Pass to KD. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
Smart passes to Thompson. Tatum with a screen on Jordan. And Thompson kicks to Tice. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
LeVert in the corner. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. And he comes up with the deuce.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And here is Irving. Outside Durant. Back to Irving. Nets passing it around. Jordan finds Irving. Drains the three-pointer. Irving's got 22.
And right now, Irving is percolating. I mean, he's so good at creating and remaining assertive on offense. Time for the percolate.
Now here's Smart. Tatum with a screen on Jordan. Thompson passes to Tice. Brown outside. Yes, that goes in. 20 points for him.
Oh, and check out the handles of Brown, just destroying anyone in his path.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. They lead by 14. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Harris is checked in for Taurean Prince. Smart against Irving. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, he's got the size and the strength to finish amongst the big men. That's why he does it. Smart, built to last in the paint.
.124 left in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn leading by 11. Now here's LeVert. Passes it to KD. He dishes it to Irving. 4 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now here's Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
This young man has worked on his form. Tatum was a decent outside shooter in college, but lethal here as a pro.
Here's LeVert. Outside Irving. Shoots over Brown. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And the Nets lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
The three from Tatum knocks down the three ball.
Has a great feel for where defenders are on the court. Tatum navigates himself nicely.
Irving with the ball. He kicks to Harris. Inside, here's Jordan. Basket is good, the assist from Harris.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.